go. Testing. It seems to be working. So, I'm making this video because 110 cap is coming soon in 3 days. And I just wanted to know how the level cap is going to be, what the gear progression is going to be like. So without further ado, I'll just be reading through the entire post. I'll leave a link to his archive because I think he made a good guide, but I didn't read it yet. So this is my first time reading it, but I'll make sure to put the link in the description. Without further ado, let's do this. So, the level 100 cap guide to gear progression. When you hit level 110, how does one progress from previous cap? What if you start from scratch? Before we get to progression, it's important that you understand how the gear meta have changed and how these 240 and more epics work. Below is my plan of progression. When 110 hit, if you see any error, let me know to read the description. So the table of content, new meta, new way to get gear, how epics are organized, how do I progress now, start from scratch, start as 100 cap graduate, start as guide of wisdom graduate, some final and full references. New meta. In previous level cap, all new epic equipments have a fixed stat. True. Whatever you get from a dungeon and raids and that stat, whatever it is, you're stuck with it. Yep. In 100 cap, you get to use raid epic gear such as Visceral Osma to fuse with your current gear to get even more damage. But at the end of the day, the stat doesn't change. Until now. Now in 110 cap, these new epics can now be leveled up. And that piece will give you more stat, alongside what damage mods, example PMI, bonus damage, crit damage, etc. are now merged into one called damage amplification. So all this bullshit bonus damage, all attack damage, stuff like that, are all merged into one, and it's called damage amplification. That's amazing. I don't know what the name of it will be in global, but we'll see in 3 days. But this is amazing. In the picture below, you can feed unused epic to your main piece to level it up. It doesn't even have to be a duplicate. Any piece of the same slot will work. Oh, so if for example, bottom piece epic drops, and then another bottom piece epic drops, I can use the one that I feel like suits my character the most, or I feel like looks the best. Like, I'm more of a speed, low cooldown type over damage. So if one drops that speed bonus and then one that drops that damage bonus only, I'm most likely gonna transfer the one that gives more damage but is slower. So I'm gonna wait. What I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry if I'm stuttering or my accent is a problem. If you can't understand me, I'm sorry, but what I'm trying to say is that the same piece of equipment, so bottom piece can be fused with any bottom piece to boost your bottom piece. It doesn't have to be the same bottom piece. My question is, do weapons use this system as well? New way to get gear. This is not really new because we have seen this method before with the Spectre release. Basically, Spectre had their own event dungeon. Here, each of these event dungeons can drop epics at an insane rate. Even mini boss can drop. Wait, okay. They're talking about the level for Spectre. Yeah. That was for Spectre. Now apply that to. It's very similar. All 10 new dungeon, normal and advanced, can drop epic at any difficulty. Wait, so the drop rates as crazy? Or are you just saying the way it works is the same? For the 8 normal dungeons, you now have 8 difficulties: normal king, then hero normal. Wait, so it goes from normal, expert. It goes from normal all the way up to king. That's 4, and then it goes from hero normal and to hero king. So basically, the normal dungeons, you go from normal, and then you go through all the dungeons. It's like until you're fully geared with normal gear, and then you can upgrade to expert and king, and then hero normal and hero king. Each difficulty is progressively harder and requires more adventure frame. Well, Raven is all of them. Raven, if all of them drop epic, why do I need to clear the harder difficulties? High difficulty will still have the same drop pool, but the growth level of those epic will be higher. Uh, so instead of getting level 2 growth level epic, you get level 25. That will save you time and material. Oh. So what they're saying is when you combine 2 equipment to boost the level of one, instead of getting plus 2, you get plus 25 levels. The harder the difficulty, the more levels you get per boost. That's amazing. How 105 epics are organized. Even though there are no set piece in 110 cap, all of them can be organized in 2 major categories: fixed option and custom option. Fixed option can further be subcategorized as normal and advanced. Wait, what? Fixed options can further be subcategorized. Okay. So there's normal fixed and advanced fixed, and then there's custom. For your convenience, I have prepared the spreadsheet so you can read about those epics. A spreadsheet. Oh, okay. We'll check it out. We'll check it out after. Fixed option epics. When looking at the spreadsheet, you will see that each item will have 4 options, and those are the most part unique to that piece. We level 10, just there is multiple preview gear. Level 105 weapons are divided into 2 major categories: source weapon and decisive weapon. You will see each weapon will have 4 options. All options will apply automatically. The damage and buff amplification shown here are all lowest level value. They will increase as you level up your item. Source weapon. All source weapon has 35% scale damage. Both options 1 and 2 are the same across all weapons. Option 1, damage amp plus 1k, all skill attack by increased by 10%, all skill level plus 1 excluding awakening. But effect differs depending on the main class. Oh, okay. Option 3 and 4 both have plus 1k damage amp, but the effect differs. Option 3 for Slayer, Knight, and Dark Knight is HP recovery per minute. or light resistance. Fighter is max MP. Gunner is physical and magical defense. Male mage and mages and creator max HP. Male priest is 10% hit rate and more weight limit. Thief is max HP. Lancer is more defense as well. But look at this. Plus 20 jump strength. Plus 30% movement speed when jumping. Agent 5% max MP. Plus 8% evasion. Decisive Weapon. All level 105. Okay, so this was just for the source weapon. Decisive Weapon have 50% skill damage as its basic default option. All other previous modifiers are converted into one option called damage amplification. All decisive weapons give the same skill effect for a class regardless of the weapon type. For example, when a male ranger uses defensive, the effects are the same whether or not he uses a revolver, or cannon, or anything. Let's see. Weapon master. Decisive option 1. Damage amplification. Telekinetic sword no longer ends after finishing it with two-way finisher. Or three-her finisher can be... Wait. Option 2. Using skills that are affected by basic training increases the duration by 5 seconds. Duration increased cannot exceed max base duration of telekinetic swords. Option 3. Telekinetic swords now activate for all skills except awakenings. Option 4. Telekinetic sword launch count +1. Option 2. Deleted when duration is under 15 seconds. Okay. I'm not gonna read every single one. I'm gonna leave that for another video, maybe. But I'm not gonna read all of them. I just want to see my main male priest, monk. If Big Bang Punch is selected for Justice Executioner, blah blah blah, change the 2A Wrath of God into 3 stacks. Load out. Increase multi. Oh. Increase Wrath of Precision range. If Big Bang Punch is selected for this, the following effects are added and activated. Can be cancelled. Does not consume dry out stack. All option. Option 1. Added MP consumption reduced by 30%. Conversion reduced by 5. Remove dry out can be used as... I don't really understand it. I think I do, but I don't really understand it. So we'll go back to this. Let's just focus on this. These are still, for the most part, unique in their option, but a bit more overpowered, and they can only drop from advanced dungeons. They are not necessary. 2 or 3 times stronger than normal fixed option epics. You need to read their option and see which one worth swapping over. For example, tactical drone, controller armlet, one single option increase damage by 350% stack. Stacks up to 10. Granted, it decreases your movement speed by a bunch, so use at your own risk. See, that's what I meant by me. I don't like this type of thing. Decrease my movement speed for more damage. I'd rather have less damage but more speed. That's just me. Custom option epics. These are unique in a way is that their options are not predetermined like fixed option. Rather, when they drop, they get 4 out of a pool of options. You can see a complete list of possible options. I'm curious. Oh, that's how, okay. MP XP, attack speed, yes, but lower defense. Ooh, that's good. Attack speed Is there a cooldown? Casting speed, movement speed. Okay, I need attack speed and movement speed. That's what I like. Crit chance is good too. Front damage. Oh, counter damage. Skill MP cost. Oh, cost. I need to see hit rate for every. When over 100%, maximum speed, max HP plus. When an enemy is killed, all speed plus 5%. Ooh, that's really good. When a skill is used, but it's not really good if you're fighting a boss because you're not killing anything until the boss dies. When a skill is used with manual command. Oh, when a skill is used with manual command for every empty quick slot. So you combine these two with this, and that's it. You're the best. You're invincible. More skill attack the closer you are to the enemy. Oh, that's perfect for monk. More skill attack the further you away. That's not good for monk. Okay, but where? I mean, there's so many options. Look at this. Okay, it ends there. I just want lower cooldown. I mean, that's great. Replaceable options will be marked with yellow arrows next to them. Left pick is a clean piece, whereas right pick has its option 1 modified. Clean, modified. These can't. I, I, I don't really understand it yet. What about legendary gear? You read that right. 110 cap also have legendary gear. Really? But from what I have read, they're not really used to bridge your way to a pick. Legendary gear can only be obtained in advanced dungeons, expert difficulty, or higher, and they're tradable. The main point of them is that their options are better than normal fixed option, and their options can also be transferred to custom option epics. If you don't have a good option to transfer, you can buy a legendary and transfer an option from there. Okay, but can I use those legendaries for my alts to level up my alts? That's another question. Can I use those to get epics for my alts? Can I use legendaries for my alts? Like, can I transfer? Can I put the legendary equipment in my safe and then take it out with my alt and use it as gear to continue and progress to get epics with them? How do I progress now? Start from scratch. This apply for players that have taken a long hiatus. Maybe you left at 86 cap and start to come back, or maybe you're leveling fresh character. This part for you. So normal dungeon difficulty, normal or expert. They don't require a lot of fame to enter. Clearing these dungeons at normal difficulty will give you entry level materials called Frost Crystal, and it's account bound version. Okay. If you don't already have some epic pieces, you use these to start buying unique gears from NPC shop, or moreover, use these entry materials to start buying your basic enchants as well. Also, don't forget to buy your Abyss swap set. I made a post about it. You can buy it? Getting this set is one of the most fundamental steps you can take to thusly increase your damage. That's true. Okay, no, this is already there. Yeah. This I know. Go back here. If also don't forget. Okay, level 105 cost this. So before you reach max level, you can start farming for epics. That's cool. Oops. I was level 110 normal dungeons at all difficulty. Also drop the next tier material called Ominous Crystal. It's a countbound version. The main purpose is for purchasing selective level 105 fixed option epic box. Yes, if you don't get the piece you want, you can just trade the ominous crystals for it. Getting epic at this cap is that easy. Nice. Each box costs 1k. You can get more of these via daily mission, and daily mission can be done per character. As you can see, the more alt you clear daily mission, the more tradable account, the more account bound ominous crystal you can funnel to your main. Oh, and these are the daily missions, and you get 3, 6, 8, 11. That's quite good. Your next goal is to get enough fame to enter advanced dungeon. Normal dungeon hero difficulty start at 25k fame, whereas normal diff. Wait, normal dungeon hero difficulty. What? Oh, normal mode starts at 25k fame, but normal mode starts at 16k. Getting to 16k shouldn't be hard in this cap. So if you have 4 characters, I highly recommend you start doing normal mode. Not only do they drop a lot of epics, but you can pick and choose which piece to give to which alt. Thus gearing up multiple characters at the same time? What? Okay, let me reiterate. Let me understand it. If you have 4 characters, you can use those 4 characters to do the normal mode of Noblesse Core, and then with those 4 characters you can just send yourself epics. Like, the drops don't go to your box. The drops don't go to your inventory, they go to this box, and then you select, like, for example, I want this belt for him, this for him, this for this. Oh, okay. These advanced dungeons will drop the next tier material called Red Twilight to buy fixed option. This one is different than the one you can buy with Ominous or whatever it's called, in a way that it includes epics that drops from levels and destroyed Castle of the Dead, aka advanced fixed options. Your next goal is to get to 25k. Looking at the picture below, getting that fame will grant you access to hero difficulty. This is pretty much your endgame farming for now. This difficulty will start dropping custom option epics to complete with your current set. This part is also pretty much lots of RNG. There is a big pool of custom option, so you don't always get the top tier option. At this high level difficulty is where you start seeing another tier material called Harmony Crystal. This is used to safely amp your gear, where if you fail, the amp level doesn't decrease. Shit. This will apply to a lot of my lower tier alt. Those are the characters at about 12 to 13k fame. Here you're probably strong enough to solo Oculus party mode, or enough to get to Sirocco Green party. Here I would start with normal dungeon master difficulty if you have enough fame. If not, then start as the expert difficulty. Gold barrel is another material used for option growth, transfer and level transfer of epics. They can drop at any normal dungeon difficulty. However, the tradable version, Flawless Golden Barrel, only drops in advanced dungeon. Level 110 cap comes with a revamped encyclopedia. Make sure to use it to look up where to get each epic pieces. From Quicklands, okay. Advanced dungeons require entry tickets. An FP to enter. Oh, these tickets require play points. You get 1 play point every 30 FP spent. So it's in your best interest to burn all your FP every day. If I don't have time to play that day, I would use FP Express to burn them off in 2+2 dungeons. Those tickets don't expire. So stock them up on your busy day, then use them on your free days. That's cool. Keep your 100 cap mythic. They got revamped and got a huge fame boost. You can still use them for a while before being replaced with good custom option epics. Congrats! You have reached the end of the progress. Really, at the end of the day, it depends on your fame. You now know the general pass. Now pick the appropriate dungeon difficulty. So that's the gear progression. Interesting. I really hope this video has been helpful. It was kind of confusing at first for me, but it became useful. But I kind of get it. You start from noblesse, whatever the fuck, and then you keep going up, depending on your fame. And then once you have enough fame, then I guess you can do raid. I don't know if there's any raid with the 110 cap or if that's coming later. But I will do my best. Okay. Well, you do. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Do you know what time guide stones are used for? You can use it to buy entry tickets. You can also use it to buy power essence since you will be needing them a lot. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Alright, that's it. That's the end of the video. And now I'm gonna go play some Dungeon Fighter Online. Peace.